Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm having some technical difficulties over here. Oh Lord. Can y'all see me and hear me? Well, not see me. I'm not on screen. Can y'all hear me okay? Is my microphone working okay? Oh gosh, I'm having some technical difficulties, you guys. I'm so sorry. Work with a sister. Work with a sister. I can't see the comments. Okay. You can hear me. All right, I'll be on camera in a second. My camera is acting up. Child was having some technical difficulties earlier today. I'm gonna have to buy some stuff over the weekend, honey, cause not over the weekend, but well, yeah, probably over the weekend, unless I have to absolutely do it today. Um, let's get into it, you guys. Let me see if this camera is gonna work right. See, y'all see? Do y'all see what the camera is doing? Hold on, y'all. Do y'all see that? Shoot. Oh gosh. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Is that just on my side or can y'all see it too? Okay, y'all see it. Okay, hold on. Damn it. I don't know if it's like a short. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if it's a short in it or what. Did I drop it? And I don't remember dropping it? I don't know why it's doing this. Shoot. Oh no, Tracy. Girl, I'm so sorry. Child, Tracy is working on a secret project for us, honey. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, it's still glitching. I may just have to unplug the camera and we just have to use we'll just have to use the computer, the computer on the computer camera. Shoot. I don't know what is going on. So I've had all kinds of this ain't even the beginning. If I told you everything that's been happening with the equipment, honey, y'all would be like, dang, really be, dang. It's been acting up real funkified. It's been acting real funkified today. It's been real funky over here today. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to put a timestamp to let the people know when I'm going to start. When I'm going to start, because we got some. Or I could just be off camera. I hate being off camera though. I don't know why it's doing that. Give me a second, y'all. Let me go out and let me unplug it and come back in. I don't know. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. Be right back. Let me unplug it. I mean, let me go out and let me unplug everything and plug everything back up. Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Can everybody hear me? I unplugged everything and plugged everything back up. So let me know if y'all can hear me, please. You can't hear me. You can't. Okay, I got some people saying yes and some people saying no. Yana, you can't hear me? Baby, everybody else can hear me but you, Yana. It must be you, boo. And how can you say yes if you can't hear me? I guess you can read my lips. Yana, check your sound, baby, because everybody else can hear me. Okay. Y'all, let me go ahead and get started because it's already taking us long enough to get started. I apologize if you coming in and you catching the replay. I will put it in the description. I mean, in the comments. I will pin the comment to start at the 10-minute mark. I am so sorry. Actually, you can start at the 11-minute mark. I'm so sorry. Those of you that are here, y'all been hanging on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's been a whole lot going on with the electronics this afternoon. Okay. Now, let's get into the things without further hesitation or ado. Let me go through my list. Now, I didn't think it was a lot to talk about, but the longer I sat here, the more stuff I added to my list. So let's go down the things that we need to talk about today, you guys. We got a few things to get into. First of all, the Sherri Shepherd show has been renewed for a season 3. So congratulations to Sherri Shepherd. I know a lot of people, people may have been skeptical. People may have felt like, could she really step into Wendy's shoes? But what I can respect is that once the show became hers, she's doing it her way, right? She's doing it her way, and I appreciate that. I don't really watch it, and that's no shade. I don't watch it because that's just not my thing. Like, I don't really do talk shows. I do The View, and that's pretty much about it. I used to watch a lot of talk shows. I'm just kind of over that genre, I guess. I never watched Wendy. I don't do Sherri Shepherd. I don't do I don't do Drew. I don't do Jennifer Hudson. I don't do Kelly. I guess I'm just sort of over the whole. I'm just over it, I guess. You know what I mean? So with that being said, congratulations to her. Right. Yeah, if she interviews somebody and y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Only reason if y'all tell me to go over there and watch it, I'll watch it. I never watched the Wendy Williams. I promise you, I never saw the Wendy Williams show from beginning to end. At the most, I may have seen a clip or two. So it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Oh, Quake said that upstairs smoke is getting to you. Oh, wait a minute, Tracy. Did Quake? You said Cross Country Cruiser. You said thank you for the memberships. Hold on. Let me congratulate. Hold on. Thank you so much for Cross Country Cruiser. Thank you so much for gifting the memberships. Congratulations to Lisa Green, Volvo to Love, Nina Johnson, Gabby Janice, and Melly. Congratulations to you guys for getting your memberships. Oh, it is April the 1st. I owe y'all some memberships. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Give me a second so I can remind me at the end. I don't want to keep holding us up because it's already I'm starting late. But please don't let me get off of here without let me do a couple of stories first, and then I'll do the memberships before we get off here, okay? Let me just kind of get into the groove, okay? Because we already started late. I feel bad. But congratulations. Thank you, Quake, for Cross Country Cruiser. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I have to I'm gonna do it in a second. Okay. All right. So listen, like I said, I'm not a Wendy fan. I was never a Wendy fan. Y'all got to remember, I remember Wendy Williams, Radio Wendy Williams, and Radio Wendy Williams was way worse than TV Wendy Williams. Okay, TV Wendy Williams, she really, she scaled it down for television, and that's why nobody really wanted to go on her show at first. Baby, that's why she ended up with Omarosa in that first episode. And that's why Omarosa gave it to her the way she gave it to her, because they could barely get people on her show at first. You saw it in her movie, The Autobiography, child. Somebody gifted you a membership. Hold on. All right. Those times are truly missed. Yeah, I mean, listen, for people who were fans of Wendy Williams, baby, you were fans of Wendy Williams. And she definitely had her clientele. She definitely had her clientele. Tracy, what did Nene talk about in this live you sent me? Did she say anything important, honey? Because you know it's gone. So did she say, did anybody see you know what, Mims said he never gets gifted membership. You know what, Mims? I never get gifted memberships in other people's chats. Like, I'll be in people's chats and they be getting 20, 30, 50 memberships and I never get one. And I'll be like, do I not have my gifting on? Like, I need to go check my settings. I was like, shoot, did I turn my gifting on in my settings? Because I'm not understanding why I'm not ever getting gifted any membership. It was her and Carla. Carla who? Who was Carla? Mims, the reason why I was late, quiet as kept, loud as it is, he had me on the phone and I forgot what time it was. So that's why I was late to begin with. All right. Yeah, I think I need to check it on the computer. I'm going to check it in a minute when I go to gift the memberships. All right. So that's the first thing. So congratulations to the Sherry Shepherd show. Lizzo came down here to clarify, her I quit statement, which I'm going to be honest with you. I never thought she meant she was quitting music. I mean, we read through it. I never thought she meant she was quitting music. I always felt like she meant I'm quit trying to make you mofos happy. Now, I am going to say this. Excuse me. I am going to say this. Y'all know, you got gifted a membership on Villanor. Congratulations. Whatever, Mims. I want to say this. For as much as I defend I'm sorry. For as much as I defend Lizzo, and I do defend her because I will say until I die. Thank you. I will say that there is a double standard and that Lizzo gets caught up in the double standard. And I think whether she consciously says it or not, in my opinion, I think that she pushes the envelope to highlight the double standard. Now, she doesn't come right out and say it, but I do think that she very much does that. Like, I just think there's a double standard. I think that our society still does not, our beauty standards are still at, a size. Thank you, everybody, for the blessings. Thank you. I appreciate you. I think as a society, our beauty standards still glamorize the perfect size 8 or 4 or 2 or whatever. And we still look down on, the full figure woman. But those same sizes are glorified among men. Oh, look at him. He's got a dad bod. Oh, he's sexy husky. We come up with all these cute names for the men. But for the women, ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, that's disgusting. Ooh, why would you do that? Ooh, why is she wearing a bikini? Why does she always have on a thong? Why does she now listen, to be fair and be honest, I don't always want to see her in no thong either. But I don't always want to see Cardi in a thong. I don't always want to see Meg Thee Stallion in a thong. I don't always want to see. I just want to see people with clothes on sometime. You know what I mean? Like I'm all here for, I'm all here for body positivity and being sexy. Like I'm here for all of that. But I also I'm okay with you having on some jeans and a t-shirt sometimes. Like I'm okay with that. I am. But I will say this. It is based off of white women's standards. I absolutely, Gabby. But I will say this. I think you know what you're tackling, so you kind of know what's coming. But I honestly think that Lizzo is is really struggling and frustrated with this whole lawsuit. I think that lawsuit, because again, her attorneys tried to get that lawsuit thrown out, and it wasn't thrown out. And it's going to move forward. And now whether the information is true or clout chasing or whatever, it does not matter. The lawsuit is moving forward. So I just want to let y'all know that she said she was not quitting music. She said, I quit trying to make you mofos happy. That is what she said. Okay. Now, rest in paradise, or rest in power, I should say, to Vontae Davis. Vontae Davis is a retired NFL player. He's actually from Washington, D.C. My aunt actually taught him and his brother. They went to Dunbar High School here in D.C., which is a historical high school. Google Dunbar High School in D.C. Very historical, a very historical high school. They played football for Dunbar. My aunt taught both of them. They went on to play for multiple teams in the NFL, but him and his brother, at one point in time, I think both of them ended up playing for the Washington team at some point in time. Now, I think a few months ago, he was involved in a DUI where he crashed his car, and I think they found him asleep at the wheel. No, Dunbar is in northeast. Is that northeast or northwest? That's northeast. Dunbar's in northeast. Dunbar's in northeast. But he was, they found him. They looked like he died in his sleep. They have it. Last I checked, and I hadn't checked since yesterday. Northwest. Thank you, Redefine Northwest. Look in my mind. I'm trying to just you know what it is, Northwest. In my mind, I was trying to. Okay, is it cross the? Is it cross South Capitol Street? Like in my mind, I'm like, is it North Capitol Street? But yeah, it's Northwest. Thank you, Redefine. Thank you, boo. So, with that being said, as of yesterday, because I honestly didn't check back again today, there was no cause of death given. But he was found in his sleep. They said he wasn't found. He was found in a house that was in his grandmother's name. Now, I taught his little sister. at when I was at the charter school. I taught his little sister, and I met his grandmother. His grandmother actually raised them. Their mom, I believe their mom had drug problems or was in and out of the house. I don't remember the whole story, but I know the grandmother was raising the younger kids. They had a brother here who was, I already started it now. I was like, dang, I shouldn't say this. But they had a brother up here in DC who was, he had some mental health issues. And he wasn't a serial murderer, but he was assaulting people. He was literally walking around hitting people over the head with a hammer. So I think he was charged with attempted, but that happened, and he had some mental health issues. So yeah, they just released the 911 call. It was, what did it say? Does it say anything of interest? Don Nitwit. Is it on TMZ, child? I'm sure. Does TMZ have it, baby? Let me see. Let me go to my TMZ. I got to start with the TMZ, honey. All right. I don't know why I opened up. He wasn't asleep. He was found on the floor of his gym. Oh, all right. I apologize. He was found on the floor of the gym. Okay. My bad. I thought they said they found him in his sleep. Okay. My bad. I think that they suspect foul play or something, but they're not saying it. They're not. At least, the last I saw, they weren't saying it. Oh, here it is right here, the 911 call. Hold on, let me see. Found in home gym, yeah. Child, here we go with the commercials. Hold on. Child, they got to play the commercial.
What happened? So, he arrived and he's on the ground of the residence. Also, I know there's weapons on their house. And he's not moving in. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it. I don't want to play it because I don't know. They might say something crazy. I don't know. But we're just gonna pray for the family. It was sudden, you know. As far as we knew, there were no health issues. So I'll listen to it, and if it's something, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to, you know. I don't know, child. Now, Miss Sharon always be behind in the chat. I love my Sharon. I love Miss Sharon, child. She always be behind in the chat. She said Northwest. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, other football news. Let's talk about this fool right here. It was Vontae Davis, but I'm not going to play it because, again, I haven't listened to it myself yet. But suffice to say, he was found passed away in a gym, in his home gym. And when there's an update, a cause of death and stuff, you know, I'll bring it to you guys. But let's talk about this fool right here, though. Kansas City Chiefs player Rashid Rice is cooperating with police after sports car crash. So let's read through this story. An attorney for the Kansas City Chiefs player Rashid Rice said Monday that the wide receiver is cooperating with authorities after a speeding Corvette and Lamborghini sport utility vehicle caused a chain reaction crash on a busy Dallas highway over the weekend. A total of 6 vehicles were involved in the crash shortly before 6:30 p.m. in the northbound lanes of North Central Expressway. The people in the Lamborghini and the Corvette left the scene without determining if anyone needed medical attention or providing their information. 2 of the drivers in the other vehicles were treated at the scene for minor injuries, and 2 occupants of another vehicle were taken to a hospital with minor injuries. Dallas television station WFAA, citing unnamed sources, report that one of the speeding vehicles was registered to Rice. Police said Monday morning that they were looking to identify the occupants of the Corvette and the Lamborghini, but did not release any information about the people they were seeking and would not confirm reports that Rice was among them. Police spokesperson Kristen Lohman said early Monday evening, that she could confirm the police had spoken with members of legal counsel, but have not conducted interviews with potentially involved individuals. Attorney Royce West, an attorney for Rice, said in a statement Monday that his client's thoughts were with everyone impacted by the accident, and that he was cooperating with local authorities. We will take all necessary steps to address the situation responsibly. Police said the drivers of the Corvette and Lamborghini were speeding in the far left lane when they lost control of the Lamborghini, and it traveled into the shoulder and hit the center median wall, causing the chain reaction. Rice, a member of the Super Bowl winning Chiefs, is from the Dallas area. He played for Southern Methodist, grew up, blah, 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 blah. So, did y'all see that video? Did y'all see the video of them walking away from the scene? Hold on, let me see. I think it was on TMZ. Like, they literally, it was a whole gang of them, right? It was a whole gang of them. Yeah, I think they were racing. And they literally walked away from the scene like, do-do-do-do-do. One guy even was like, yeah, my chest hurt. And just kept, first of all, I need to ask, I have a very important question. Where the fuck did they go? They literally were on the highway. Like, how far did they walk down to the exit? Like, how did they just disappear? They literally, if you saw the video, they literally were just walking down the street. Let me see if I can find the video. Child. And then in one of the videos, and I said, nobody better not say that this is racially Uber. But again, I mean, I know that an Uber, you could drop your pin and the Uber know how to find you. But again, I'm like, You just walked away. Like, you literally walked past the people. It was like in the video, they were so nonchalant. It was a bunch of black guys walking very casually. Like, they weren't running. They were keeping it real. They were keeping it real cute, right? They was just strolling. And one of the guy with the camera was like, "Hey, you all right?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, my chest hurt a little bit," but he kept walking. And I said, if you listen to the video, you hear when you see the black, it was about maybe 5 or 6 black guys, right? 5 or 6 black guys were walking, and the white woman, it was a white woman out there. She walked over to the guy that had the camera in his hand, and she was like, "I'm gonna just stand over here by you." And then you saw them walk off, and you heard the guy with the camera say, "They probably stolen. They probably stole those cars. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're just leaving." I said, I don't want to hear nobody say that those were some racially motivated statements. I don't want to hear nobody to be like, "Oh, so she was scared of the black men." Yes, she was, and I would have been too. Literally, you got 5 black men walking away from a damn Lamborghini and a Charger, whatever the hell, Camaro, where they caused a whole 6-car pileup on the fucking highway, and they are casually walking away as if they ain't do shit. Yup, I don't want to tussle with them either. I don't know them people. I'm not making an assumption just because they black. I'm making an assumption because clearly, they have no intent of doing the right thing. You think I'm getting ready to get in their face? The fuck? And then when the black guy said the cars were probably stolen, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. When I heard him say it, at first I was like, "Oh, so the black guys can't be driving Lamborghinis?" But then I had to be like, really be. Turn it on, really be. Turn it on. And then I had to be like, you know what? I probably would think the shit was stolen too. Because if it ain't stolen, why are you walking away? So I don't want to hear nobody talk about, "Oh, they were being racist." No, they weren't. Because I probably would have thought the same thing. I wouldn't be thinking, "Oh, that's a football player right there." Now, as I was going through the TMZ, I think there's an update. So hold on, let me open this up. It's the 3 hours. TMZ then posted something else in the 3 hours. So Rashid Rice admitted to involvement in the Dallas car crash. Rashid Rice was involved in a crash that injured multiple people on Saturday, and he admitted to the company that owns the Lambo. So, sir, that wasn't even your car? So let me finish reading this article and then we're going to come back. Rice owned the Corvette that was involved in the crash. Okay, I said a Camaro, it's Corvette. But he leased the Lambo from a company called the Classic Lifestyle. Rice was in the Lambo at the time of the crash, and according to the leasing agreement, he is the only person who was permitted to drive. This, according to Kyle Corker, the attorney representing Classic Lifestyle. Notice they say he was in the Lambo. They ain't say he was driving the Lambo. Rice fired off a text shortly after the wreck acknowledging he was involved in the crash and promising to pay for the Lambo, which was totaled. We're told one of Rice's friends was driving the Corvette. They said Rice was a Classic Lifestyle customer since his days as a student at SMU. He was leasing a 2021 Max Black Lambo for $1,749 a day. I'm going to tell y'all why I paused on that in a minute. I'm going to come back to it. I got so much to say about this. I got so much to say about this. Okay. Well, that's the end of the article. So, first of all, sir, you are paying almost $1,800 a day to lease a vehicle that you could have purchased. And maybe your car note might have been, let's say your car note was $10,000 a month. Let's say the car note was $10,000 a month. That is still less than what you were paying to lease that bitch. $1,800 a day? lease to race it. I guess that's what they was doing. Now, my second statement is, I don't know. I would have to do more research than I got time to do right now. But I'm not sure when the NIL went into play. NIL is name, image, and licensing, became a thing in college basketball. College sports, where athletes could start making money off of their name, right? So I don't know how long Rice has been playing in the NFL, which means I don't know when he was actually at Oh, they go. Tracy go find it, baby. If the footage is there, Tracy go find it. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all in a second the footage of them people walking away. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna show it to y'all. But I would have to do the math. Like, I would have to do some Googling and figure out when NIL became a thing. It became a thing in July of 2021. When they say this boy, can somebody Google when this young man, excuse me, I call him a boy, when this young man went into the NFL, please and thank you. 2021. So can somebody find out what year he went into the NFL? He was drafted last year. Okay, then I'm going to leave that alone and then I'm going to let that be. So, okay, I'm going to let that be then because he was probably making money. But I was getting ready to say, if this was before NIL and before athletes could make money while they were in college, my next question was going to be, who in the hell was giving you the money to lease a luxury vehicle? But that's another conversation, child. Okay, he had the money then. Never mind. Okay. Now I'm going to show y'all this video. Oh, Lord, somebody, wait a minute, hold on. My ring just went off. Somebody stole one of my neighbor's packages. Oh, she got the ring cam footage, y'all. It says she stole my package. She need to be arrested. Baby, and she done uploaded the ring cam footage to the neighborhood group. Oh, this lady walking just as nice up to this lady front house. She walking just as casual. Yeah. And she ran back though. She walked up, but she ran back. Yeah. Why that lady stole that lady package off her porch like that? And y'all just be stealing random shit. Y'all don't know what y'all stealing. That lady could have had a package of tampons delivered to her house. Y'all don't even know what y'all stealing. Just you could literally tell that she was just driving and saw the package on that lady because she wasn't even dressed like she was a thief. I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. People just be stealing just to be stealing. You have no idea what you are picking up. You don't know what's in that package. It could be some tampons, toilet paper, laundry detergent. It could be some shit you just don't even have any use for. You've had groceries stolen? That is so disrespectful. All right, let me show y'all this video of these people. Hold on.
Left the fucking Lamborghini at it. They stole them, I bet. They were putting firearms in.
See how they just walking? They ain't running. They ain't running. They walking just as nice. I said, and again, where did they go? Did y'all see what I mean when I said they were literally in the middle of the damn highway? I understand that they probably could have called an Uber to come and get them, but the Uber had to at least meet them at the exit. Did they just casually walk their happy ass down the highway to the exit? Like, where the fuck did they go? Now, the last thing I'm gonna say about this, because I really didn't think I was gonna spend this much time talking about these stupid people. Sir, did you really think he was gonna get away with it? Like, did you really think that nobody was going, like, you thought they wasn't going to find you? Like, why would you leave the scene and not even understand you panicking? Like, I get it. Maybe you panicked. Maybe you were like, oh, shit. But it makes me feel like, because one of the guys walking off had a briefcase. Like, when I say briefcase, I don't mean like old-fashioned briefcase, like, you know, but it was like he was carrying like a briefcase. And it makes me wonder what they had in that car, because it sounds like he immediately let the car company know that he had been in an accident, and he reached out to his attorney to let the attorney know. Like, it sounds like once he got away from the scene, he then, did the things, but there was a reason why you didn't stay and wait for them popo to show up. There was a reason. And I feel like, now, the white lady did that, which it cut off. I don't know if y'all can hear when the white lady said that one of them had a firearm. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Again, I can't speak to that, but it is Dallas, and isn't it Chef Don Don? Ain't Texas an open carry? Ain't Texas an open carry? So they may have had weapons. I mean, it's Texas. They may have had weapons, okay? I'm not saying they did or they didn't. I'm not going to put that on them people. But what I am going to say is I do believe there's a reason why them people didn't wait. Yet as soon as they got away from the scene of the crime, they called the people and they did the things. Yeah, I think he had some stuff with him that he didn't want the popo. Because, they were speeding, so you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get a citation. You're going to get a ticket. Like, all of the things are going to happen. Y'all was out there speeding. Okay, good. Cool. You got it. You totaled the car. You're going to have to pay for it. He texted the people and said, listen, I totaled the car. I'm going to pay for everything. So it sounds like he was taking responsibility. It sounds like he just wanted to get the hell away from the scene first, which makes me wonder what the hell y'all had on y'all. Yeah, right. People run because either they got something in the car, or they don't have a license, or they don't have insurance, right? Now, it sounds like the license and insurance was covered because, they'd have said that by now. But this just me. I don't know these things for certain, but this just me. Now, Ravine, I wasn't going to say it, but you said it, but I wasn't going to say it. You got it. If y'all in the chat, y'all can read what Ravine just said. I didn't say it, but it makes me wonder. Huh? In my Niecy Nash voice. Huh? It makes me wonder. That's all I'm going to say about that. And we're going to move right along. And y'all can read between them lines if you want to. Y'all read between... Quaken said 25 lighters. Y'all read between them lines if y'all want to. Y'all go on and read between them lines. Okay, now listen. I'm sick of y'all. And when I say y'all, I don't mean the tribe. I ain't sick of the tribe. I love the tribe. I ain't sick of the tribe, but I'm sick of y'all. Okay. And what I mean by y'all, I mean these people. Some people you just can't make freaking happy. You just can't make some people happy. Okay. Now they had the World Music Awards or whatever, the iHeartRadio, or whatever the damn awards were the other night, last night, the night before last. They had the damn World Music Awards down to the place. Beyonce got the award from Stevie Wonder. They did Jennifer Hudson. They said screamed her way through a dedication to Cher. She got the Lifetime Icon Award or whatever the fuck was happening. But Lotto came down on stage with TLC. Now, I thought it was cute. I thought it was a nice hand back to the new generation. I thought it was a really, really nice moment. Lotto is from Atlanta. She did Left Eye's part. You had Chili and you had T-Bars out there doing waterfalls. And the people is mad. Why we can't just be happy? They've been performing waterfalls without a rapper for 30 years. Just T-Bars and Chili doing this for 30 years. Just by themselves. Playing a track, a Left Eye. Now they get Lotto, who is an Atlanta rapper, okay? They get her to come down to the stage to do one damn verse. And everybody mad. Now, y'all keep asking about Lil Mama. Listen. Lil Mama is still sitting on somebody's couch having her therapy about jumping on the stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Now, I didn't even talk about it down here because a couple of weeks ago, she did an interview where she explained her trauma and how depressed she was after that incident happened. But again, why did you do it? I mean, I know that happened 20 years ago. And honestly, at this point, I really just don't care. But girl, why did you do it? So Lil Mama is still over there trying to figure out why she thought when they were singing New York, that there was a part in that song where they asked all of the New York people to come up on stage. I still don't understand what she heard Alicia Keys say that night, or what she heard Jay-Z say that night that made her think that they invited her to the stage. Now, she did a great job in the movie playing Left Eye. I give her credit for that. I give her credit for that. Because she was 19, so 19 make you hear things. Right, Beyonce tried to stop her. Bye. Good night. You have your cane right there. Oh, okay. I don't understand why people mad at Lotto. I thought she did a good job. And I never really was that mad at Lil Mama. I didn't understand why that became such a big thing too. But again, I guess there's things that just don't bother me the way it bothers other people. I really didn't give a fuck. And I never understood why everybody got so mad, why everybody was so upset at Lil Mama jumping on stage. They were singing New York. She felt moved. Okay? She felt she felt it in her bones. She felt moved to come down and let y'all know she was from New York too. I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like sometimes we just can't make people happy. I saw the clip. I thought it was cute. I didn't think nothing of it until I started seeing people complaining. And I was like, why are we mad? She just felt moved. In New York, she was like, yeah, she felt it. Listen, sometimes the music just gets you. Okay, sometimes the music just gets you. Okay, my Chef Don said we don't have enough likes. It's almost 300 people, which thank y'all for being here. Shout out to the 300 people in the room. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the 300 people in the room. If you could please hit the like button, no, I appreciate that. If you're new here, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And y'all know donations are not required, but they're what, y'all? They are accepted and they are what? Appreciated. Okay? All right. All right, I got a couple of more stories. Where are we going to go next? Okay. Well, first of all, just so y'all know, if someone played a go-go song on stage, I might have jumped in. Listen, the music might have moved you. The music might have moved you. It might have made you get on stage. Listen, if I was... I'm going to tell y'all can I tell y'all the truth for a minute? Can I tell y'all the truth for a minute? Thank you, Vintage. Let me tell y'all the truth for a minute. Now, this is real talk. This is between me and y'all. For my DC people, you understand. Y'all are going to really understand what I'm saying right now. For my DC people. Remember a couple of years ago when Regina Hall hosted, I think it was the BET Awards, and she opened it up with Go-Go. She had EU and Red Essence, and they did Go-Go music. And then Taraji jumped up on there when they was doing the butt, and they got the dancing, and they was doing the butt. Can I tell y'all the truth? Can I tell y'all something for a second? If I had been a celebrity, if I was a celebrity, and I had been at the BET Awards for whatever reason, right? I don't know. Maybe my rap album went paper that year, and I got an invitation to the BET Awards. Maybe my R&B album debuted on the YouTube charts. I don't know, right? Hey, Scotty. Bully B. I ain't fooling with you, Scotty. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I probably would have been on that stage. Can I tell y'all something? I would have been on that stage. And Regina King and Taraji could have looked at me cross-eyed all they want, okay? And you know what I would have done? When they looked at me cross-eyed, you know what I would have done? I would have looked back at them and I'd have started doing the happy feet. And they'd have been like, oh, that's my DC homie. And we'd have started doing the happy feet together. And that would have been that. I don't think it would have been no big deal. Now, to the people in the audience, they might have been like, who the hell is she? They might have been like, who the hell is she? Right? But I'm just telling you, I'd have been up on that stage. I'm just going to tell you. And Beyonce wouldn't have been able to stop me either. So I never understood why everybody was so mad at Lil Mama. Okay? She felt it. She from New York. New York was having a moment. And she jumped her happy ass up on stage. Can we let it go? Spontaneous goes against the quorum. Child. You know. Anyway, moving right along. Okay. Where we want to go next, child? Child. Yes, my album went aluminum foil. And I would have got an invitation to the BET Awards. I might have been all the way in the back of that auditorium, baby, but I'd have been there. Listen. A little birdie told me, and by little birdie, I mean St. James. If y'all ain't subscribed to St. James, y'all make sure y'all check out St. James. By way of William McCray, told me that our favorite bishop got denied entry into Hezekiah Walker's party Sunday night. Now, this what I was told. And Don talked about it the other day too, honey. This morning or yesterday. Hezekiah Walker has a party every year on Easter. I don't know if it's his birthday or just a party. I don't know. If y'all don't know who Hezekiah Walker is, he's a very well-known gospel artist, pastor in the New York area. And I heard that your bishop showed up in his Easter Sunday best and couldn't get in the party. It's anniversary. Thank you. It's his anniversary. They said that security told him, sir, you don't have a wristband. Sir, you need a wristband, sir. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think it is. Now, I don't know this to be true. And Don, don't mess up my story. This is my story. And I'm going to tell my story my way, okay? I'm going to tell my story my way. Now, don't you come down here and correct me. St. James, if you in the clouds, don't you come down here and correct me, okay? This is my story. Oh, I'm going to show y'all a picture of what he was wearing. Matter of fact, I should have put it on my community wall. I'm going to show y'all what he was wearing. This is my story. I'm telling it my way, okay? Here's what I think had happened. I think he could get into the general party, right? I feel like the wristband was for like a VIP area. Because somebody was telling me, well, you don't need a wristband to get into the party. You probably don't need a wristband to get into the regular part of the party. Listen, we done all been to events where there's general seating. And then there's VIP. Listen, y'all know Abby like, is Abby here? Abby, you up in them bushes? Hello? Y'all know Abby like to say I'm bourgeois. I'm bougetto. Y'all know Abby try to call me bougie. But every time there's a VIP section that I can afford to be in when I go to these events, baby, I'm going to do it, okay? I bought the VIP pass for this Carlos situation, and I ain't even really want to go. But I was like, if I'm going to go, I'm going to be sitting over there. Okay, I bought the VIP pass for the T.S. Madison show I'm going to in June. Okay, now I do want to meet and greet. Okay, when we went down to the Vegas, well, I know y'all know I wasn't gonna fly all the way to Vegas and not do the VIP. I know y'all didn't think that. Okay, there go Abby. I knew she was gonna fall out them bushes. Abby said I'm bougie and spoiled. I don't know how I feel about that. But okay. Hey, Bama girl, 012. What's up, Roll Tide? So there's a regular section of these parties, and then there's the VIP. And it seems to me like that's why he would need the band. He would need the band to get into the VIP. So what they had said was that he was trying to get into the VIP, and security was like, sir, I'm sorry, you don't have a pass. And he was like, what you mean I don't have a pass? He was like, what you talking about? I know Hez. See, he tried to put that on their nickname in there, like, I know Hez. He's talking about, Lolisa, you came in at the right time. Your ears must have been burning, honey. He said, I know Hez. Security was like, I don't care who you said you know, who you think you know, sir. If you do not have a wristband, you are not crossing this line. Now, according to the people that was down to the party, they said that he got loud and belligerent. They said he got loud and he got belligerent. Loud and belligerent. To the point where they had to call the po-po and escort his ass out. Now, that's what the people down to the party said. I won't there. But let me show y'all. I know that's what you sent me, Tracy. Let me show y'all the man Easter suit. Let me show y'all. I know Tracy sent it to me. Let me show y'all his Easter suit, honey. Tracy, how you be doing so much shit at the same time? Tracy and the Monopoly group trading pictures. Y'all, that's the man Easter suit. That's what he had on Easter Sunday. I will show y'all the picture that he posted on his Instagram, but I'm blocked. I would go to his Instagram and show y'all the picture from Instagram, but I'm blocked. But if you could see, I don't know if y'all, it is supposed to be. Don, did you zoom in on this? Did you zoom in on this suit? This man know he tacky. Oh, this man know he tacky. Y'all, let me show y'all something. Can y'all see that clearly? That is a zoomed in picture of the pattern of the suit. That is a zoomed in picture of the pattern of the suit. This damn camera. Now, I wasn't sitting at the front row of the Louis Vuitton fall spring fashion show down to New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, all of that. I wasn't there for that. Okay, I wasn't on the front row. I wasn't sitting next to Anna Wintour. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this damn camera together. I wasn't sitting next to Anna Wintour. Okay, I wasn't sitting next to her, but I refuse to believe that is on any runway for Louis Vuitton, any catalog for Louis Vuitton, any store that the Louis Vuitton owns. I refuse to believe that this was down to the Louis Vuitton store. I don't believe it. What you say, Miss Tracy? Yeah, this allegedly is the video of him getting kicked out. You see him in the back. You see that lady trying. That lady ain't do a good job of trying to be discreet videotaping. She had people walk in front of her and stuff. But you see him, that's security talking to him. That's him in the back with them red shoes on. Then he had a nerve to put on red shoes with that damn outfit. Child. So that's y'all favorite pastor. That's how he spent his Sunday. Getting kicked out of the Hezekiah Walker anniversary situation. That is what had happened to him. Will his sentencing get here any faster? I mean, any faster. Anyway. Now, to be fair, he said that it's not true. Matter of fact, I think he said, what did he say, Don Don? That's all. And he put a cap in the comments. That's all cap. So he said it's not true. Neither here nor there. All right. Let's get into, okay, we got a few more things. I didn't think I had a lot to talk about, but it's already been an hour, but we did start a little late, so. Christian Combs, this woman said that she has plans to sue him. Let me read y'all this, but why he ain't addressed it today when he was live. He went live today? I wouldn't know because I'm blocked. Y'all know that cracked me up every time. Because, listen, now he did get me on 2 of my Instagram pages, which I still don't know how he got me on that second Instagram. But, baby, he ain't got me on the third one. I just don't be on my third Instagram like that. But when I know he going live, then I go check. I just don't have time. But, baby, I can still see you. Peekaboo, I see you. And you don't have me blocked on Facebook, dummy. You don't know what my name is on Facebook, do you, Bishop? You ain't got me blocked down to the Facebook. I can still see you. Moving on. Moving right along. Right, drop them glasses in the chat. Thank you, Ravine. Members, drop them glasses in the chat. Let the bishop know I can still see him. Okay? All right, according to Vibe magazine, and the last time I read y'all something out of Vibe, y'all was like, Vibe still got a magazine? Yeah, online version, child. You can't go down to the CVS and buy no Vibe magazine, honey, but you can pull it up online. Christian Combs, Diddy's son, accused of SA and drugging a woman in looming lawsuit. So let me read y'all this article. Now, honestly, y'all, I normally don't talk about stuff until there's a lawsuit. But let me tell y'all what this lady said, okay? The lawsuit against Combs, the son of embattled rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs, has yet to be officially filed, but is currently in the works, according to attorney Tyrone Blackburn. The identity of Combs' alleged victim has yet to be revealed, and details surrounding the reported lawsuit are sparse. While Combs has yet to address the allegations directly, he recently shared a post on social media that read, "Stop the cap." Although he didn't give context to what or whom he was referring to. So can I say something? Let me just put a pause right there. The fact that Bishop Whitehead, and I know he's not, listen, don't say nothing about me calling that man Bishop. Don't do it. But the fact that this 45-year-old grown-ass man uses the same terminology as this 20-something-year-old, I ain't gonna call him a child, young man, that should already tell you about Whitehead's mentality right there. But anyway, let me finish reading this article, child. The rapper, who performs under the stage name King Combs, has been romantically linked to multiple women during his time in the spotlight. Combs dated his ex-girlfriend Bria Hicks for several years and is currently dating model Raven Tracy, who recently got Christian's name tattooed on her body. Why do we need to know that? They just be saying shit to just say stuff. The claims made against Combs have been described as serious and thrust him into a vortex of shocking claims surrounding his father, as Diddy had been hit with several lawsuits in recent months, accusing him of sexual assault, trafficking, abuse, and more. Blackburn, who was previously representing clients in litigation against celebrities such as T.I. and Tiny, as well as Nicki Minaj and Kenneth, is also the attorney for Lil Rod Jones. Can I say something? Can I say something? I don't think I like this guy. And I don't know him. When I say I don't like him, y'all, I don't mean personally because I don't know him. Okay? But I don't like him because I feel like even though Lil Rod may have some legitimate claims about some of the things he's talked about, I feel like this man has gone out of his way to sensationalize this lawsuit. He has created this firestorm that, you know, again, we all feel how we feel about Diddy. I ain't gonna tell you how to feel about Diddy or whatever, but you know, I don't have no problem with people saying what they gotta say, and if people have been violated, that's not it. But I just feel like that lawsuit, the fact that you've had to edit it twice already and refile, I don't know. It just makes me side eye you. It just makes me side eye you. But okay, so we'll be on the lookout for that lawsuit. We'll be on the lookout. Kanye West was in the news. He being sued again by somebody else down to the Donda Academy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We have read through the other lawsuits. We've talked about how bad things were there, how horrible of a learning environment it was, and how people like him should never open up a school. I ain't going through the whole long thing. I'm not. I ain't going through the whole long thing. But just suffice to say, somebody else filed a lawsuit. Brooklyn Deacon, his example, no Diddy like father like son. Where's Diddy mama? I don't know Brooklyn Deacon. Now let's get into the last two stories we're going to talk about today. Again, we're at 300 people. I hope we got at least 250 likes. Can we get to 250 likes, please? And thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. And y'all know donations are not required, but they are appreciated and accepted. Okay. So over to the Tyler's YouTube channel, Jamie and Urena Tyler from Love and Marriage DC. They had the Petties on their show, and they were basically telling their side of the story of what's been going on this season of Love and Marriage DC. And I think it's only fair, since I have been talking about Winter and Ashley's recaps that they've been doing all season. I think it's only fair that I address and speak to what's going on, what they said is going on. Now, to be honest with you, they really didn't give any major bombshells. They basically refuted a lot of what Ashley and what Winter have been saying. They explained why the cast is in a... Well, thank you, Bama Girl, for becoming a member, my love. Oh, and don't let me forget. I'm going to do the membership in a minute. I'm going to do my memberships in a minute. But they basically were, basically explaining their side of how things happened and how things went down. So I wrote a couple of highlights, but honestly, it's not a lot, but I did write a couple of highlights. Joy said that the reason why she won't let up on Black and the fact that Black and Sherelle were involved in a relationship prior to him ending the relationship with her friend, she said because she knows for a fact that they happened. Now, this is what she said. She said the woman that Black was involved with at the time that he met Sherelle, she said that woman is an attorney. And she has all of her evidence, facts, proof, and receipts. And she says that she has seen them. She said, I cannot say for certain whether Sherelle and Black were having sex, like they were involved in a sexual relationship. She said, but I can say for certain that there were inappropriate conversations that were going on, inappropriate text messages that were going on. Baby, she even said that there was some news being sent back and forth. She said, and I'm saying what I know because I saw them for myself. She said, that is my friend, and I saw them for myself. Now, another round, baby, another round say, but why is Joy so invested? Now, that I can't tell you. But she said that is why she sticks by her story, because she knows it to be true. Okay. Now, to be fair, I said the same thing. To be fair, I said the same thing. I said when they told their story at the cabin, remember, if y'all go back to my review, I said I felt like they was playing word games. Did I not say that? And when I interviewed them, remember, I told you guys, I was bringing them on to interview because I felt like they hadn't had an opportunity to tell their story. And I wanted to hear the whole story, and I wanted to give them a platform where they could tell their story. So I wasn't when they told their story, I wasn't here to say whether they were telling the truth or lying. That wasn't the purpose of the interview. The purpose was I wanted to hear the uninterrupted story, right? And I said because I said at the house. Now, at the end of the day, I don't care. I like the Duncans. I think they're really nice. They've been nothing but nice to me. You know, Sherelle, she launched her podcast yesterday. If you guys have not, it's called I Don't Know Who Needs to Hear This. The first episode was very deep. It was very deep. If you guys are not following her, or if you didn't like her, listen, it's different strokes for different folks. But if you did enjoy the interview and you enjoy her spirit and everything, go check out the podcast. She was very transparent, very candid, very open, and it was very deep. It was a very, very deep episode. But anyway, moving on. So I feel like there was some overlap when they interviewed with you, but I also feel Black was halfway out of his relationship at the time as well. I'm going to be honest with you another round, and I'm going to say I feel the same way. My opinion, and again, it's just mine, and if you take my opinion and you put a quarter with it, you're going to have 25 cents, okay? My opinion is exactly what you just said. I think they met, they hit it off, they clicked. I think that whatever relationship he was in probably wasn't in its best place. Maybe it was on the downside of it. Don't know. Right, Cindy said I'm podcast out, baby. I understand, child. And so honestly, that may be what it is, right? I don't know. But what I do know is that was 11 years ago and they're married with kids and everybody has moved on. So I don't know. I mean, listen, she said that her and Clifton do live together. They're not separated, you know, whatever. She said that, you know, Ashley alluding to the fact that they broke up and that they weren't together is not true. Clifton was there for the beginning of the interview, but he said he had to go take a work call. So I could see that they were together. They were physically in the same place, you know. Now, the one thing that she said that I thought was very interesting was it was very clear that her and Carmen are no longer friends, right? What I thought was very interesting was she said that Ashley complained about the prom scene not making it into the show when they did the prom giveaway and stuff like that. She said, but basically Ashley can thank Carmen for that. And what she explained was that Carmen sort of hijacked the storyline away from that scene because Urena has a pop-up wig event on this episode coming up on Saturday. And Carmen does something. They didn't say what it was, but they said Carmen does something in this scene that sort of takes the rest of the season in the opposite direction. So she said basically the reason why they probably didn't show that prom scene is because it wasn't as juicy as whatever Carmen does. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I honestly feel like Carmen wanted to insert herself in the storyline, and I'm going to wait and see what happens this episode, but I feel like Carmen wanted to be a part of the show, and she found a way to be a part of the story. And it may have cost her a really good friend. Because I think that her and Clifton, now maybe not so much Joy, but I think her and Clifton were really good friends. My baby is on his school radios. I'll be back. Okay. Okay, boo. So that's really honestly, there really was nothing really juicy that was said. They were just giving their side of things. And I mean, they basically, you know, if Ashley said black, they said white. They just see things very differently. But what they did say was they have absolutely no interest in being on the show with Ashley. Or Winter. But Winter says she's not coming back. And I believe Winter. I believe Winter when she says she ain't coming back. Really, Miss Bay thing? Okay, hold on. Let me change it. Y'all know sometimes these commercials be getting aggressive, honey. Let me change the commercials. Because I don't have it set high. I mean, I do have it set for commercials, but I don't have it set high. So let me switch it up. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. So, but I'm trying to think. I don't really feel like it was anything else that was really major. I mean, they were just saying that things have just gotten really bad, and that, you know, they said that they thought they were in a decent place. They said the reunion gets really ugly. And then after reunion, it's just all downhill. So I don't know. But we only have 2 more episodes and then the reunion, and it's a 3-part reunion. So basically, we got 5 weeks left. Okay, I just changed the setting, you guys. Let me know if that's still. Give it a few minutes to reset, and let me know if that's still too many commercials. And I apologize. I don't know why they do that. Some people say they haven't seen any commercials at all, child. I don't know. So that basically means we have 5 more weeks. Now, I already told you guys that Carlos alluded. Carlos didn't come right out and say it, but Carlos alluded to the fact that that the show was coming back. I think he's going to make a formal announcement at his show here in DC on Mother's Day. But I just don't feel like everybody's coming back. Now, I'm going to keep it to myself who I think is and who isn't, but I don't think everybody coming back. That's just my 2 cents. Okay. Now, Carlos interviewed Annmarie Wiley down to his YouTube channel today. The interview dropped today. If those who don't know who Annmarie Wiley is, thank you, Miss Baythang. Let me know who got gifted the membership. Thank you, Miss Baythang. Now, I only got one in the entire life. Okay, correct. Thank you. See, I don't know why it's lopsided like that. That's so weird. Child, I don't know who asked for it either, honey. But let me just go through again. The majority of it, yam. She said that they reached out to her after they had already started filming. I don't know. From a producer point of view, I can agree with Carlos that it sounds like they needed something they were worried about the season not being razzle dazzly enough, and they reached out to bring somebody on the show they thought would shake it up. She talked about her history. You know, she grew up biracial. She was adopted, never met her adopted parents, blah, blah, blah. She said she knew Kyle because they bought their house through Mauricio's agency, through Mauricio's business, and Kyle invited them. They ended up living on the same street, and Kyle invited them to their Christmas party. And she said that was really the first time I'd really been around Kyle, you know. So she was like, I was really still getting to know everybody when she got invited on the show. She said the first scene that she filmed was the weed party. That was the first scene. She said that she had met Crystal and that Crystal was cool off camera. She said that Crystal was really, really cool off camera and that she had met Crystal. And she said, but when they got on screen, Crystal like turned into somebody different, right? Now I'm going to tell y'all, and I think I said this when I did my reviews. Yeah, I done switched over to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I believe Crystal did say some of that stuff that Annmarie said she said. I do believe Crystal said some of that stuff, girl. I believe Crystal called them girls dumb because Crystal do think they dumb. Crystal does think she the smartest one in the room. She does. And I believe she said it. Now, do I think she said it the way that Annmarie said she said it? Maybe not. But I believe she said it. Here's what I hate. I hate when people try to make me think that I don't see what I know I saw. I didn't hear what I know I heard. I didn't do what I know I did, or what they didn't do what I know they did. She was saying how she didn't like the fact that her whole storyline was about the esophagus, and how she was sick of it and she hated the fact that they turned that into a whole thing. Ma'am, do you not realize how many times you talked about that woman's esophagus? Do you not realize how much of a conversation you had about Sutton and her health? Do you not realize that you alluded to that woman having an eating disorder? Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like editing just did you in. Now, do I think editing is does things? Yes, but we heard the words come out of your mouth multiple times. You did talk about that woman. Right, it is reality TV. You know what I'm saying? So you absolutely did talk about that woman and her health. Like, we're not gonna act like you didn't do it. She said that Crystal used her, and that Crystal actually, she said when they were on their way to Spain, Crystal absolutely said to her, she said that she went to Crystal about why is Crystal alluding to her line about being a doctor? And she said that Crystal told her, oh, don't worry about that. Lisa Renner used to lie about stuff all the time. But I mean, I just needed some drama for this season so I could keep my job. Again, maybe Crystal did say it. But you sure threw it back at Crystal, right? You threw it back at her when you said, you should thank me for making you relevant. I gave you a storyline. But what I find interesting is that you admitted to Carlos that you did, after they reached out to you to do the show, you binge watched last season. So you absolutely knew what the criticism was about Crystal and not having a storyline. You absolutely knew who these women were, what they had going on in their life, what their storylines were. You absolutely knew all of that information. Child, I wish I knew why Carlos cares so much about these Bravo shows, child. I wish I knew. Now, she said that she is not a Trump supporter. But again, y'all know I pick up on words. Y'all know I pick up on wordplay. Y'all know I pick up on wordplay, right? She said that they brought up the fact about her being friends with Candace Owens. She said that she has never met Candace Owens in her life, that she is not friends with Candace Owens. She said that she follows Candace on social media because she said that Candace supported something happened, child. What did she say had happened? And Candace was the only person that spoke out. Damn, what did she say? I didn't even write it down. But she said that Candace Owens supported something. And she said she was the only person that spoke out. Publicly spoke out. And so she started following her. But she said, I'm not a Trump supporter. She said, but there was a scene where the women like absolutely attacked her about her political ideologies, attacked her about the transgender comments, which I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find something real quick. Okay. But what I found to be very interesting was, and again, like I said, I told you guys that I pay attention to what is said and what is not said. I found it very interesting that she said, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something. I apologize. Okay, forget it. Forget it. I don't want to try to find it because I don't want to stay too too distracted. Anyway, I'm sorry. So, but what I found interesting was that she never spoke to her husband being a Trump supporter. What up, King Payne? My. Hey, boo. She never spoke to her husband, whether her husband was a I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. But she never spoke to that. You know what I'm saying? And here's the reality of the situation. It's none of our business. I'm gonna be clear. It's none of our business. None of the other housewives have, none of these other housewives, excuse me, speak to their political affiliations, right? So she didn't need to speak to it. She didn't need to justify it or defend it. But what we're not gonna do is sit here and not act like it was a legitimate conversation. We're not going to act like, because let's be clear, I don't give a listen, a broken clock is still right twice a day. I don't care if Candace Owens says something you liked once. The fact that you are still following this woman, and regardless, again, I know a follow don't mean shit. I understand that because I follow people that, I might not even know I follow them anymore. I don't know. But we're not going to sit here and act like, it wasn't a legitimate question, especially you being a Black woman. Maybe that'll help find out what I'm looking for. I was trying to find. Hold on. Give me a quick second, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something really quickly. It don't matter. It don't even matter. Forget it. It don't even matter. Camille Grammer defended Brett Kavanaugh her last season on the Real Housewives. Right. And that's the thing. Again, I don't think they should have to. I really don't. Now, if it becomes a situation, like if you're trying to film an event at a fundraiser for a candidate, sure. If you are going to wear stuff while you're filming, okay. But just as a conversation piece, I don't think it's necessary. However, as a Black woman, we're not going to act like it's not going to be a conversation. And she was like that Garcelle basically, she said at the beginning Garcelle was nice to her, but after Garcelle found out about the Candace Owens stuff, that, she stopped being nice to her. I don't blame her. I mean, I'm not saying she should or she shouldn't, but, whatever. But here's the part that I didn't like. And if for those who watched the whole thing, maybe I missed it. But here's the part that I didn't like. She was talking about how she filmed all of these scenes that never made it on air, and how, she was trying to attribute it to her being a Black woman, and, why wouldn't they want to, they didn't want to clear up the whole medical thing because they didn't want to take medical information from a Black woman. And I'm like, wait, what? Girl, no. They didn't want to take medical advice from you because you literally were wrong in what you said. And even Carlos was like, Dr. Nicole and Dr. Tiffany Moon, like, why were they so vested? It wasn't a big deal. It was just a joke. It was not a joke. Like she didn't say it as a joke. If y'all watch the season, she did not say it as a joke. She said it like legitimate. Sutton is lying. Like, there's no such thing as a small esophagus. If you have a small esophagus, then it means this and this and this. Like, girl, you gave a whole medical diagnosis off of one line. So you didn't say it as a child. She ain't got no daggone small esophagus. Ha, ha, ha. No, you really were trying to give a whole medical diagnosis. So Dr. Nicole absolutely was supposed to come down here and get you together. Dr. Tiffany Moon was absolutely supposed to come down here and get you together. You're not going to make it a Black thing. You're not going to make it a Black thing. You're not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's because they didn't want to take medical advice from a Black woman. Because Crystal didn't have no problem taking your medical advice when her ass was having that damn situation when they were in Spain and her blood pressure was through the damn roof. They didn't have no problem listening to you when Sutton was having a damn panic attack at the reunion. So what we're not going to do is sit here and act like they weren't listening to you because you were black. They weren't listening to you because the shit you said was stupid. Now, she said they had a whole conversation about some of the controversial statements that her husband made about transgender people participating in sports. And she said they didn't show any of that, but they had a real conversation about it. And that, you know, she was like, they didn't, but they didn't air any of it. Can I ask a question? I got a question. Annmarie, ma'am, come here, baby. You don't think that maybe, just maybe, some of the issues that they had with showing your husband a lot on camera had to do with the fact that he had a whole sexual assault case filed against him? You don't think that might be some of it? You don't think maybe they edited, maybe they had you guys in there more, but maybe they edited it out as much as possible because of that? Maybe, beloved. Maybe, beloved. Maybe. Don't know. I don't know. But we're not going to sit here and act like the whole esophagus thing wasn't a debacle. We're not going to sit here and act like you were likable, because you weren't. Most people did not find you likable. So anyway, it's an interview. If y'all want to go and listen to it, child, y'all can go on down there. I don't think it came up with, I mean, maybe somebody who watched the whole interview, am I wrong? But I don't remember that being a conversation. She said she was shocked that they did not ask her back. She was, child, I'm shocked that you thought they were going to ask you back. What made you think, like, you had to know that this was a disaster of a season for you. And at the reunion, you literally did, like, I think part 2, she didn't say shit. Now, again, I understand that it's edited, but what I'm saying is you didn't say enough. You didn't interject enough. You didn't make a moment enough for you to be in part 2 of the reunion at all. I don't think we saw or heard anything about Annmarie until Sutton had that damn panic attack at the end of the episode. Like, I don't remember her saying anything. Child, they said her husband said white privilege doesn't exist. And see, that's the other thing. I get it about the trans, the comments he made about trans people participating in sports. I get that. And I'm not going to get into that because we could be here another hour, so I'm not going to get into that conversation. But we're not going to act like that your husband has not made some problematic statements in the past. Because he has. He has made some very problematic statements as it relates to race. I watched him in Heavenly Child. Listen. Here's the reason why I don't be listening to Carlos when it comes to Real Housewives of Potomac. Because Carlos is going to find a way to shove Mia down our throat. She is the future. She is the face of. No, she's not. She is a liar. And her husband, her boyfriend, and whoever else have done a good job of contriving a really well-constructed lie. Because I don't believe half of that shit. I'm not saying her and G aren't really getting divorced, but I have not believed 90% of anything Mia has said since she's been on the show. So to me, that is not what you build a franchise on. Because not only is she a liar, but she ain't even a fucking good liar. Like, her lies are so easily debunked. And the fact that he wants to keep shoving that down our throat. I haven't heard anything about Bell Collector, babe. But I think they're filming. I thought they were filming. I could be wrong, but I thought they were filming. But baby, I don't know. I had to ask Scotty. You know, Scotty you know, they be filming down there where he live. Ask Scotty, he might know something. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what the man wore the Easter? Is this his Easter suit? Thank you. Somebody just sent that to me. Hold on. I don't want to say your government name, but if you want to drop down, let me know. Thank you for sending it to me, baby. That's his Easter. That was his Easter outfit. Baby, he done wore that outfit before. We done talked about that ugly ass suit before, honey. I should have posted that on my page for Easter. They go, that's the front of that suit he wore down to the Hezekiah Walker. That's the front of the suit. Maybe that's his Easter suit. That might be his Easter suit. But that's the front of the suit. Baby, that's the front of the suit that he wore down to the Hezekiah Walker situation. Mm-hmm. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, let me get ready to get out of here. Oh, okay, my bad. Hold on. This the outfit. He getting ready to interview with the griot. That's the outfit he wore to interview with the griot. Child, sir. So that's his Easter suit. Okay, so that is his Easter. That was his Easter suit. And that's the suit he wore for the interview he doing with the griot, child. The sad thing is he really think he be looking good. Like that's the sad part is that y'all, he really, really thinks that he looks good. Just really think he be looking good. You can't tell him he don't. You can't tell him he don't. Anyway, child. Anyway. All right, y'all. Excuse me. Let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. If you are new here. Oh, let me do my memberships. Let me give don't leave yet. Give me a second. Let me gift the memberships. I have to do it from my desktop. I can't do it from my phone. So give me a second. I know some people already left, but you'll get an email if you're not here. But let me give my memberships for the month of April. I forgot it was April the 1st. Now listen, I ain't go live yesterday because I said I can't believe shit that I'm reading. Okay, I can't believe nothing that I'm reading. I kept seeing stories and I kept saying that's April Fools. That's got to be April Fools. That's got to be April Fools. I said I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow because I don't even know what's true and what's not. I don't even know what's true and what's not. I said I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to share out that we were live. I'm glad y'all got the notification anyway, because I sure forgot to share it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Gift the memberships. My computer taking a long time. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see who got them. Let's see who got them. All right, Chuck. Congratulations, Chuck. She is Key. She is C. Ina, Des Hop, and Brown Mama. Congratulations, you guys. I love when I see the gifted memberships go to people that are active. So congratulations to you guys. Welcome to your perks. Y'all get into that membership and go watch the videos that are there. The credit video, I opened it back up, but I am going to put it back on membership. I did open it back up. So if you haven't had a chance to watch the video yet on credit that I did last week, please make sure that I'm gonna probably leave it open till the end of the week, and then I'm gonna put it back on membership. And again, I know it's really good information. I may redo it when I don't give so much of my personal information, but it's just a lot of personal information. Again, I'm not telling y'all my social security number or anything, but I'm talking about my personal credit information. And you know. So my cousin did come onto the live. He does credit recovery. I sent out the emails, I think, to everybody that sent me their email. I forwarded you the information. Also in the video, he gives you his name, his email address, and his phone number, his business phone number. So if you are interested in credit recovery or you have just questions about credit, please go watch that video. It's about an hour long, but it's really good information. Get you a pen and paper because he's going to share some information. I'm going to share some information that you guys can do on your own without paying somebody. But if you have some more serious credit issues or concerns, please reach out to my cousin. He said that a few of you guys have reached out to you, and he said he would start calling people back this week. So if you haven't heard from him yet, or he hasn't returned your phone call yet, give him a few more days. If not, call him again. I mean, I don't know, but if you didn't get him the first time, give him a few more days and call him again. Okay, Tracy says she ordered her credit reports. Wait for him. I ordered mine too. I called TransUnion. I told you I had to call them and get in their ass about something, honey. So I called them, and of course it's going to take a while for that to update. But baby, I'm waiting for it to update, okay? But I'm going to call them back again tomorrow. Remember, I told y'all when you call the credit bureau to get them to change something on your credit report, keep calling until you see it reflected on your credit report. I'm sorry, Corey, not this month, boo. But if you're interested in that the credit video, it is open. Like I said, I'll probably keep it open for the rest of the week. But you guys can always download it. You guys can always download the video and then you'll have it. Okay, you don't have to. You can download it and then always go back and watch it later if you are not a member. Okay. I don't know how to have an email and phone number removed. Just call them and tell them to take it off. Just call them and say, and they're going to ask you, they're going to say, well, you don't have a phone number? No. They know you lying. But what they're going to say? No, I don't have a phone number. When I called TransUnion, I told you guys I had to call TransUnion. When I called TransUnion, the first thing they asked me was to verify my phone number. I said, I don't have one. They said, they said your phone number and email. I said, I don't have one. What you going to do? Make me tell you something? And even if they say, well, what number are you calling from? I'm not at home. Like, you know what I mean? What they going to say? And the worst case scenario is that they keep it on your credit report. That's why you call back. Because they're going to say, okay, whatever. But if they don't take it off, that's why you call back 2-3 days later. You give it about 2 or 3 days. You call back and you ask for, and after you tell them, take this off, take that off, and can I get a copy of my credit report? And again, TransUnion is, in my experience, TransUnion was the hardest out of the 3 agencies. TransUnion was the hardest. I'm gonna tell you, I think what is the one? Equifax. I think Equifax was like, okay, child, fine. Equifax was like, delete that too. Anything else you need me to delete? Equifax didn't give a damn. TransUnion were the ones that act like they was getting paid based off of not taking anything off your report. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones that gave me the hardest time. But Equifax was the easiest. They were like, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, take that off too? Okay, and take that off? Okay, then. All right. Y'all go back and watch the video. For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, y'all go back and watch the video, okay? But maybe we'll do a part 2. Maybe in a couple of months we'll do a part 2. I don't know. That was a very impromptu live because I was actually physically dealing with something. And that made me say, you know what? I keep telling the people I'm going to come down here and talk to them about this. So let me talk to them about that. They probably sell your information. They might. That might be what it is. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Hold on. What Tracy just sent me? Wait a minute. What? Did we ask for this, Tracy? All right, y'all. One last thing before we get off of here. I don't know if this falls under shit we did not ask for, but they said that they are working on a reboot of Flavor of Love, but it won't have Flavor Flav as the star. Well, then is it really a reboot? Ciao, bye. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all later.